what is like, can we break that down really fast? Like what, like we're saying it's a free gift, but like where does that free gift come from?
Yeah.
Like what's like Jesus' role in all this? Like,
Yeah.
can you just like explain that as
Yeah.
if someone had never heard any of it?
Yes. So it's basically the gospel. It's what we talked about last week. So just kind of recapping that, you know, the Bible says that the wages of sin is death. We're all separated. We were created to be in relationship with God, but our sin has separated us from God. And we all sin. The Bible is very clear. All have sinned and fall short of the glory of God. And so there's nothing that we can do to save ourselves, basically, because it says the wages of sin is death. So since we've all sinned and we all deserve death, that is what we have. And the only way that God could save us from that, because he's a holy God, was to send Jesus to pay that punishment for us. And so kind of like we talked about last week, if you were on death row because you murdered somebody, it was like Jesus came in and he said, I am going to go on death row for you. I'm going to pay the penalty that you deserve, and you just get to walk away. You just get to be free, and you get to not only go to heaven and not hell, but now you get to be filled with his spirit, and you get to experience love and joy and peace and all of the things that he created us to experience in the beginning here on earth. And all he asks of us is just share that. Right. And like, why would we not share that? Like, that's the greatest news in the whole wide world. And so like from that, I think what I struggled with was not that I didn't understand it was a free gift, but when you have been forgiven of so much or like been set free. So that's how I felt. Like, I am just so messed up. My life is so in shambles. And then Jesus just came in and is like, hey, I'm paying that punishment for you. I am going to help restore you, is like this indebtedness that I felt. And like having to reconcile, like, I know I'm not doing this for my salvation, but I got into this place where it was like, I just want to do everything I can for Jesus, because I'm so grateful for what he did. And I think some people can mistake that as works, right? Like, you're doing this because I, would hear people be like, it's like you're working for your salvation. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I know that my salvation is free. I just love him so much. And it's like, what can I do? Like, you just saved me from hell. I want to do everything I can for you. Knowing though that he doesn't require anything of me. And so it's just this weird, like, it's hard for my brain to comprehend that sometimes. And like, so many times he'll just be like, CG, just be still. Just be still. Like, I know that you're doing these things because you love me and you want others to know me, and you know, that's your heart, but that I'm not requiring anything of you, So just how do you balance that?
That reminds me of the moment. I think John talked about this when we were talking to him about his vision in the hospital where he like encountered Jesus
3 episodes ago.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he said that like Jesus spoke to him and said like, it doesn't, like, what you're doing doesn't matter. It's just like about me and you and like our relationship.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's like back to the 3 circles analogies, back to the start of all this. We were like created for intimacy with him. And so then, like Jesus' sacrifice all flowed from intimacy, or like desire for intimacy with us. We get brought back into like an unhindered intimacy when we like make him Lord of our lives. And then the response to that, like you're saying, it's not like I need to do these things to earn salvation. I need to do these things out of obligation. So I do these things because I just like love him that much.